wanted to share with you some really awesome information that I got out of one of my favorite books by Craig Ballantyne. It's called The Perfect Week Formula. And I know this is backwards. I'm sorry. So in this book, it's loaded with some excellent information, but one of the biggest things that stood out to me was how important sleep is. And I'm sure you know, and you're probably aware, and maybe you have it yourself, but sleep is like probably the most important thing for your health. And we're not getting enough sleep, period. We're overstimulated, we got way too much going on, way too much to do. We're not getting in bed till super late. We're having a hard time waking up. And, the first thing we do is we look at our screens or our phone or whatever it is. So I wanted to share this with you, and hopefully it can help you if you're having issues with insomnia. And this has really helped me. So first you need to pick a bedtime and a wake up time. So for me, we're going to use me as an example. I like to be in my bed. I don't necessarily have to be asleep, but I like to be in my bed reading at 9 p.m., okay? And I like to wake up at 5 a.m. So in order for this to work out, I need to, so the first part of this is 10, the number 10. So no caffeine, no stimulants, 10 hours before bed. So for me, that is 11 a.m., okay? Then the next number is 3. So no food, 3 hours before bedtime. So for me, for example, that would be 6 p.m. No food after 6 p.m. So I need to be eating and done by 6. Number 2 is no work emails or phone calls or, checking, the computer and making sure, no work stuff. 2 hours before bed, okay? Then the 1 hour is no screens. Yeah, so I'm one of those kids that fell asleep to a television my entire life, or, my whole childhood, and then as an adult struggles and likes to fall asleep on the couch watching TV. It's a soothing thing for me. I know it stimulates some people, and it probably does contribute to anxiety and like nightmares and all kinds of stuff, but so the 1 hour before bed of no screens, I bet you that's probably the hardest thing for me. Yeah, definitely. Even over the 3 hours no food, because most people like to have a midnight snack or whatever. Can't do it. So if you follow this 10-3-2-1 plan, then the number 0 is how many times you hit the snooze button. 0. So anyway, I highly suggest you read this book. If you're an entrepreneur or anybody that just wants to, live a fantastic, productive life, and there's so many different strategies in there for how to create the perfect week, which in turn makes the perfect month, which makes the perfect year, and you're going to accomplish all these amazing things. But yeah, sleep is just so important. It's important for your overall health and function. And I don't think we give it enough value. So I have a friend that's just chronically exhausted, and sometimes she'll say, oh, I feel so guilty because I laid down for a nap. And I'm like, why would you feel guilty for taking a nap? It's like, oh, well, I feel bad that, I should be doing stuff. And I'm like, girl, if you don't get sleep, you're not going to be able to do anything. Believe me. We're not meant to go sleep deprived. It's going to really tear apart your life. It can really wreak havoc on your mood and your overall well-being and your health. And, we've kind of, my family, meaning my husband and my 2 girls, we have kind of come up with some family rules, and one of those is that we're home by, 7:30, so that we can start our evening routine of getting in the bed, getting a bath, whatever. We don't stay out late. We just don't. because we prioritize our sleep. And my children's sleep is, oh God, if they don't get sleep, it's a nightmare. And you know what I'm talking about. Like when your baby would skip a nap and you're like, I can't, like I'm going to lose my mind on this kid. That's what it, yeah. So think about you, you know, think of yourself as that baby that missed the nap or missed their whole night's, you know, a good quality sleep. So yeah, I think we need to really just take a step back and realize how much we're overstimulating ourselves, we're over-caffeinating ourselves, we're trying to push and do more. And it's like, you know, like as far as the cutting off the work emails and the work phone calls after, you know, 2 hours before bed. So for me, that would be 7 p.m. That is hard for me because, I mean, I have clients that reach out to me. I've had clients, now this is not appropriate, but I've had people like text me at like 11 o'clock at night about wanting to see a house or something. And that was during the time when the housing market was insane and, you know, there was like 50 offers on one house. So I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, you have to respect my boundaries, my life. Do not text me at 11 o'clock at night because I will hear it and I will freak out and think somebody died. You know, that's my spiral that I go down. But yeah. Anyway, it's the 10-3-2-1-0 plan by Craig Ballantyne. It has helped me. It has helped my husband tremendously. It's helped my family tremendously. I highly recommend it. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Let me know in the comments, what do you struggle with the most? What do you think you would struggle with the most according to this plan? Do you think it's going to be the cutting off the eating that's the hardest or cutting off the caffeine? I mean, good grief. If you would have told me last year that you couldn't have coffee after 11, I'd be like, nope. I drink coffee all day long and I'm going to keep doing it. No, can't. Anyway, it will disrupt your sleep. Yes, it will. So, I hope this video helped you and I will see you in the next one.